son. You are the fucking front. We rollin'. And all y'all doing
explicit
you need
content.
it. Come find me. I'll hit you with a potion, man. All we do is grind. Ugly gang shit. I get Wait, is it Malloy? I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. Smoking on exotic weed, killing bad energy. I don't let it get to me, so they try to get me in my dream, but all my demons died out. I feel so alive now. You can't kill my vibe now. You can't bring my high down. I can feel the energy, and yes, the past is history. Heavy meditation keeping me away from misery. Walking through the galaxy when I wake up back to reality. I get so fucking high, I can't feel anything. Light another blunt, all my problems start to drain. Henny in my cup, cause it numbs my brain. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing.
Oh yeah. Good morning, jerk offs. How are you today?
Beautiful.
Perfect entrance. That's a
It is the first glorious day of the freaking year.
It is.
It's gonna be gorgeous out this weekend. I can't wait.
70 something for the next 2 days, almost 80 tomorrow.
We's on it today, man. At 12 o'clock, I'm meeting up in Spanish. We're going riding.
I bet if I rode, I would too.
Yeah.
What up, CSO? Good morning, Naughty Nikki. Sarah, good morning. She says, how was bingo? Successful? Successful is an understatement. Let me just say that.
It was a blast, I bet.
Oh, dude, honestly, it was some of them. I wasn't involved as in like with the actual show of like
Right.
they didn't interact with me and stuff like that, but being on the outside, it was fun. I can't even imagine, being drunk,
Just
drinking. Well, not even that, being somebody that was there that paid to be there, like drinking and having a good time with their girls. And like, dude, everybody had fun. I think including the drag queens. Like everybody had a great time.
But he's still trying to get his makeup off, is he?
For probably.
Well, you told him no more makeup on the show, so he's got to get it off before he can come on the show.
Bingo was glorious. Grandma Goik's debut was glorious. It was so cool. Like, I had the biggest smile on my face when he came out. When he came out of that room and everybody realized, and here's the funniest part, actually. We were about 3 hours into the show, and me and T-Rup were standing next to, this is way after his performance, and some lady turns around and she's like, "You look really familiar." And he leaned in, he goes, "I know I do." And she goes, "Oh my God, T-Rup." It was the funniest thing ever. His landlords were there. Like, so many people. Like, so many
on the chopping block.
Polo Frost was in attendance. Mikey from 8 Mile. Tino Amaya was there on top of 240 some other people that were there that just had a fantastic time. I ain't never seen a room full of women get so loose, and I love it. I want to throw these parties every month. That's how drag queen bingo is. I'm telling you what, if you've never been, you better go. It's honestly one of the funnest things that I've ever been a part of.
Let's see if this is gonna let me fucking text over there or not. I tried typing into fucking YouTube and it gave me an error.
Oh, it does that sometimes.
I'm like, all right, we'll refresh.
Man, the food was ridiculous. I'll tell you that. And I'm gonna tell you what, for serving 250 people like that, we had them go up like family reunion style, where you go up there and you just get in the line and but we served them, and it couldn't have gone more smooth. Maybe it could have, we could have picked up the pace a little bit, but I don't think so. It was pretty smooth. Everybody did a great job. The waitresses, the bartenders, and
it's the first run. I mean,
yep.
This is just the beginning.
Ryan's son, Tyler, 14. He's 14 years old. That dude worked those concession stands like he'd been doing it for years. Like, he just jumps, he sees all of us doing what we got to do to get the job done, and it's contagious. It's like one of those things where I was like, in the very beginning, I sat there and I watched him do his thing for a second. Then I jumped in. I was like, listen, every time you see someone, I don't care what's going on, you have to greet them. You have to don't let them greet you. You greet them. Yep. And from that point, that's what happened every single time. Boom, 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 boom.
Nice.
The manual labor he did, dude. That kid worked his ass off.
It's good training.
Proud uncle. One thing I do need is a
drink. Well, T-Rup's got to come on before too long because I can't stay on for the whole show. I got to get a shower and get dressed. And
he says, I got riding to do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, oh, you stream at 10. I'm like, well, I don't know if I'll even stream this morning or whatever. I got to be up there at noon or whatever. I got to leave here by like 11:30, something like that. So
good morning, squirrels.
About an hour and a half to be ready and out the door.
Wicked show, she says. Jody, what's up? Good morning. How's the weather in Alabama? It's finally nice here.
Alabama.
Tammy. Yeah. Did you say Tammy?
I said Alabama.
Oh, I thought you said something about Tammy. I was like, who's Tammy? I know Tanya comes in here sometimes. What you been up to?
Not a whole lot, man. About finished with that house finally, I think. So hopefully Monday we change jobs and go to a new place. Who knows? But Tuesday I get to go see the doctor for the hematology and find out if I can get an appointment to go get my shoulder surgery. Just been chilling otherwise, man. Heat patting the shit out of this thing. And yeah, I took Thursday off and fucking rested all day. Yesterday wasn't too bad at work, but it was like cleaning and shit, sweeping the floors, pulling up all that paper that we had on the floor and detail shit. Some more fucking base trim to paint.
Sure he needs Tommy John surgery. Throwing too many fastballs.
This motherfucker's hit, dude. Yeah.
Too many curveballs.
81 yesterday in Alabama. Yeah, we're hoping to see 80 this weekend. It's only supposed to be like mid-70s up here today. Tomorrow's supposed to be almost 80, though.
Supposed to be about 77, it said here tomorrow. Yeah. 72 today and 77 tomorrow. I bet you it goes higher at both marks. Bet you it's about 77 today and 80 tomorrow. I'll be cool with it.
Let's see what ours is saying for tomorrow. 68 today, 75 tomorrow. is what it's showing right now.
Oh, 68 for you, huh? You're by
68 today, yeah.
I was gonna say you're by the water more, but you're
Yeah,
not.
I'm right there in that Bay Area is where
Yeah.
I'm at. So it does catch quite a bit of the lake effect off of there.
In
I
the
think
cradle.
that's huge through there, man. You take that little crook in there and you're like, oh, dude, you can't go in there and see from side to side of that crook. It's a big, huge bay up there in Bay City.
I've never been there.
We went out a couple summers ago. I went out with a guy fishing out there on his boat or whatever. We went about 3 miles out across the water, and we weren't even to the fucking part where the ships come through. It's way out there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if ships come through, it's deep. And
Yeah.
it's big.
But there's a passage where they have to go through because it's so shallow into the Bay Area or whatever. They don't come into the actual bay really, but they go out. There's a port through Bay City that they can go through or whatever through the Saginaw River. But yeah, once they hit that Bay Area, it's straight line. They got to follow their guides. Otherwise, they're in the dry dock and all the way through.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah, there's some shallow spots out there. I think we were fishing in like 25 feet deep at 2 miles out, 3 miles out. And in between there, it was like 12, closer to the shore, 9. Depends on where you're at. But yeah, there's a lot of shallow area out there in the bay.
I figured like that's all Lake Erie is shallow.
Well,
compared to the rest of them.
Good fishing, though, I'll tell you what. Sucker fishing's this week.
Sucker fishing? I never caught a sucker fish.
And then walleye, I think, is at the beginning of May, I think, or the end of the month. It might be.
Once in a while, you see the sailboat races. It's awesome.
We get the boat races up there in Bay City all the time, like the speedboat races, like up there. They'll run them up and down the river. It's so big. A lot of good shit. They do the tall ships over there in Bay City all the time, every year. So all the big, huge pirate ship type sailing ships come in and they dock over there in Bay City, so you can go walk around and check them out and everything. Some of them do some tours so you can get on for a certain amount of money. They'll run you up into the bay and then turn around and come back down into the river or whatever.
Oh, so you'd be on an old pirate ship.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It'd be fun. It's good times up there.
Watch, they show you how it's what it
River
takes to run one of those boys. It takes a lot to run one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, those ships there's a lot of sail and a lot of ropes to move. I watch a lot of sailing channels and shit on YouTube, but they're just little, 2-person sailboats. 2-3 people can run that thing easy. Not those big
pirate ships for real needed a whole crew.
Yeah, big time.
It's funny when you actually think about it, because how hard it would be. The one person could never sail. Maybe they could, but I don't think.
I don't think they would.
A ship going. Maybe it could sail it if it was already going, type thing.
Well, there's too many shifts in the wind and whatnot. You change a little bit, and you have to change your sail and all that. I mean, there was no motor in those ships. Whereas nowadays, most of your sailboats have a boat motor in there too, so that they can fucking push along without a sail if they need to.
True.
Back in those days, they didn't have all that shit, man. You were turning the rudder all the time, and the wind was pushing you sideways, and yeah, it was a challenge, I'm sure. Boating's fun. Boating is fun.
I grew up not like sailboat. My grandpa always had a boat. We would go to Cedar Point on the boat, or he always had a houseboat though. That dude, we'd go. I remember one night we went to Cedar Point through the night, and those waves, you'd have thought we were on the ocean or something.
Yeah, you get some good clippers through the lakes and whatnot, through the Great Lakes themselves.
Like you'd have thought we were on Lake Superior or something.
I've heard that during the wintertime, a lot of times they'll catch when the waves come in more towards the coast and whatnot, down in the crook of the fucking lakes. They'll do like fucking surfing and whatnot. It's the only time you can really get any good surfing, but certain time of the year you can catch some decent waves down there, 5-6 foot swells and whatnot.
That'd be sick.
Surfing. It's the only time you can surf in Michigan.
That's cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, cold but cool.
Just get a thermal.
Yeah, the dry suits and shit. Definitely.
Man, that'd be so cool.
I grew up in California for a little while, so I've been on a surfboard when I was way little and whatnot. I'd love to
Never.
get out there and try to surf again. That'd be fun.
I've bodyboarded and shit, but not surfed. I'm kneeboarded. I was kneeboarding since I like in the water. I was kneeboarding since I was honestly. I remember the first time I did it. I was probably about 6 or 7. I was on there, and they started going real slow, and I go went whoop whoop.
Dude, the tumble up. Yeah. Yeah, I've done water skiing, I've done boogie boarding,
I got to the point to where
jet skis.
I could spin myself in a circle at while the boat was riding, but that was my coolest trick.
Jet skiing's fun too. Oh, those things are a blast, dude. A one-man rocket, basically.
Yeah,
do some crazy stuff on those.
I've never actually ridden the one where you stand up on though. I've ridden.
We rode the ones that had seats on them or whatever. That's the ones I've ridden. I haven't done any of the ones where you got that lever and stand up. No,
Well, yeah, there's those ones you can.
Those you can do a lot of shit.
You can launch yourself into the air and come back down and go into the water like a
submerge underneath and everything. Yeah, sink that baby underneath and come launching back out.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen a couple people do that. It was cool, but I don't know. I've never done it. I like kayaking. That's what I'm excited for, the kayaking to come back.
That's some hard ass work right there, kayaks. Ooh. I'd rather be in a canoe with somebody. It's a lot easier, a lot less work at kayaking by yourself.
That's what my kids learned. They begged me to go kayaking and get kayaks, so I did, and then I would take them out like individually.
Yeah.
And by the time that my oldest, I took her on like a 2-mile trek. And this on the way back, we had to blow. We were against the wind, so it was twice as long and twice as hard. And she's like, "Kayaking's hard work, Dad."
Well, we got a spot here. We had a friend that has some kayaks that runs a kayak company or whatever. She's like, "Yeah, anytime you want, we'll drop them off and fucking, let you use the kayaks for a day or whatever." So we drop in at 8 Mile up on M20 west town. And then the river runs all the way down into the Tridge, which is the center of town. And then there's a 3-way bridge and a boat dock and everything, so you can get off there. But it's like 8 or 9 miles from where we drop in down to the Tridge to float down or whatever, even with the current. So 2 kayaks, we don't. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna be. Man, I tell you what, that kicked our ass. We were in the water for 4 or 5 hours, I think.
Well, that's why usually if you kayak, you're gonna want to kayak in like a slow, like where they tube.
So yeah, that's why we did it. It's a nice little flowing river, and it's all down current where we went. So basically, we could float if we wanted to. It'd just take longer, but it's still.
Yeah, we got a spot like that around here too. Takes like 3 or 4 hours if you just do it without.
We used to tube down that river all the time. We'd drop in up at
Blind Neil
all the way down.
What's up, Blind Neil? Morning coffee, indica vape.
What up, Neil?
Thanks for coming in, man. I like that name, Blind Neil.
Neil's awesome, dude. He's fucking hilarious, dude. that dude likes his video shorts. If you haven't noticed, if you watch it,
this is
he does like 30-second pizzas and stuff like that. Do like shorts and whatnot. And they'll get like thousands of views for like pizzas and whatnot. It's like people love food on the YouTubes. People, Neil's good people though. Known him for a couple of years.
I'm meeting Blind Neil.
He's a drone pilot.
Okay. I'm subscribed to him, though.
Oh, nice.
That's weird.
You probably found him on another channel.
I don't know why.
He gets around to a lot of pot smoking channels.
I haven't seen any of his stuff, though.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to him. He should be coming up in my feed.
Damn YouTube.
Stupid-ass YouTube.
Right. Well, make sure you leave a comment on one of his videos and make sure it clicks through.
I got him pulled up now. I'm going to go watch him after the show.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not done any videos in a month or more? Yeah. I put up the one for Hemp Fest for, Hash Bash, but other than that, I got some other video. I got a before and after video I want to throw together, the house that we've been working on and shit. Now that we're about done with it, I walked through it yesterday and we got like 4 minutes of walkthrough, all painted and everything, and all the paper up, floor swept and shit. So looks pretty cool. Big ass fucking house, dude.
Yeah, that's a beautiful house. Beautiful house. Like for me personally, unless you have like a family that you're about to raise or
He's
raising.
got one kid.
Yeah, dude. Me
He's got
personally,
one kid right now.
I just personally, I would like a house like that. Yeah, but I wouldn't ever build a house like my grandpa. My grandpa's got this giant like mansion, dude. I would never build a house personally like that. You know what I mean? But it was his dream. He was the architect. He built this house from
Mm-hmm.
scratch from his own mind. You know, so I get that part.
Dream home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I would I'd have like a 3-bedroom house at the most. You know.
Yeah, we always told ourselves once the kids are out, we had 5 kids around, here and there. So
Yeah.
once the kids were out, we were like, oh, we don't want a big house. We don't want a big house. So this one's almost 3,000 square.
I want a house that I don't have
it's huge. We've got so much extra space in here for just me and her. I've got this whole room for my stuff, and she's got a room this size at the other end for her jewelry, and then we've got our bedroom, and then there's 2 rooms upstairs. One's for her crafts, and the other one's got a bed in it, an extra overflow of my drones and my RC.
I mean, you're making use of it.
We've got a garage out. I'm like, damn, we got so much space now. We're like, but it's not that bad, really, It will be later.
Like, maybe I could have a room for everything.
Most of it's on one level, so I mean, it's kind of nice that way. We don't have a lot of stairs to deal with, so it's almost your drones have a bedroom, her crafts have a bedroom. Perfect, actually. You have an art room. What up, Native?
What up, Native? Fun. Sounds like a fun time at your house.
Dude, there's some. Dude, if I get my little ones out, these little drones, I can fly these through the house no problem. So, I mean, I can sit in my chair and fly this little thing all the way through the house, upstairs, downstairs.
Your goggles on?
Yeah, just sit in my chair with my goggles on right here and fly through the whole house. I got a little radio controlled car that's got the FPV on it, so I can put the goggles on and drive it around. So I got like a pizza box in the offset level from the dining room to the kitchen. We've got like about a 4-inch lift or whatever. So I got a pizza box top taped down. So I've got a ramp to get back up to the higher level. There's a racetrack out there.
That is funny. If I would love land. More than say house, I would want land.
This has got about almost an acre, I think, so it's not too bad. My dream home is like in the middle of the woods, 20 acres, and my house is in the middle of that somewhere. You know, what I mean? Long ass fucking driveway, paved, so I can clean it easy, and put it way out in the middle of the woods where I can't see my neighbors and can't hear my neighbors. And
yep, I agree with that. And if I'm being honest, I'm cool with a fucking old school teepee. I don't even need a house.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't got to be big. We've talked about getting a tiny home for our final home, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing big, less cleanish.
You can put a fire right inside the teepee. You can, those things are big. You can put a whole wood burning stove in that boy.
Yeah, they're big. That's for sure. We got a Chippewa Nature Center here in Midland, and they've got some TP set up out in the nature area and whatnot. 1,800 acres of woodlands and wetlands, all preserved for nature and whatnot. They got a big old clubhouse up there and observatories and this and that, and a bunch of shit. A lot of trails you can walk through, and ponds and duck areas, and it's a pretty cool place. But yeah, they got TP set up out there and whatnot, where they used showing where the Chippewa and Indian tribes from the area and whatnot, and how they lived and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool.
There's somebody right down the road from where is it? It's about half hour, 20 minutes from here. This guy every year, once a year, he builds a teepee exactly the way it was built for centuries. Looks
Yeah, we
like
do a lot of that stuff.
it takes him about a week to do it by himself.
We got the Chippewa Indians and Saginaw and all kinds of Indian tribes around. So we do a lot of stuff in the area. We do like river days where they set up and have teepees and different little housing and stuff like tents and stuff set up and blacksmiths out there and all kinds of different shit for it.
Great thing about where I live, Neil, don't have to worry about bears. Our biggest threat would be like stray dog or something like that.
Coyotes.
Maybe a cougar. Yeah, coyote at the biggest.
Yeah, the cougars are starting to come way down south.
Well, I'm gonna tell you about 15 years ago, out in Stony Point. The rumor is that there was a cougar scene down there, and then lately there's been cougars found real close to here.
Dude, super close, like half hour, 45 minutes. They've spotted cougars around here.
And if they're that close,
Yep.
if they're that close, they're here.
They do a lot of field hunts and whatnot. Dogs chasing coyotes and hunting coyotes around here to clear out the coyote population because they're so bad with the cornfields and farming and whatnot. But they've said that they took 3 of them out of this back area like a month ago or something like that, and one of them was a huge fucking dog. He was big.
I looked out my back window one time and I saw a coyote chasing a deer. And right behind that coyote was 2 St. Bernards.
Chasing
the coyote. The deer got away. The coyote fought back a little bit and then got away.
Well,
I love the country. I like the city for its own things, but if I'm going to live somewhere, I'm going to live in the country.
Well, where's your boy T-Rock, man? I got to take off out of here.
He's sleeping.
Yeah, and partied too hard last night.
It's all right. We'll sit here and watch some of Neil's footage.
There you go. And do the highlight for Blind Neil today. There you go, Neil. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Good to see you. I'm going to go get me a shower and get ready and go for a motorcycle blessing and ride today. So,
yep, you have fun and be safe, brother.
Peace off. Enjoy.
Have a good one. Yeah, T's sleeping. It's okay. He deserves a good sleep. Giuseppe. Isn't there a Giuseppe near us? Oh, look at you, squirrels. Thank you. Good morning.
Well, honey, I'm not wearing a bra, but you said come up anyway, anytime.
It's okay.
Right?
Hey, I'm all about free the nipple, girl. Don't worry.
Free the nipple.
I
I'm not gonna get up like T and start showing it all.
You should have seen us yesterday on our final video chat right before he got off. Once we were offline,
yeah,
he hung himself over the camera, and he was shaking his belly and stuff. It was so funny.
I can imagine.
It was the funniest.
I can imagine.
How you doing today?
You know me. I got a soft spot for the big old toxic T, don't you?
Yep. He had such a great time last night. He did such a good job. Good. That's why I'm like, hey, I ain't even mad he's not here. He deserves the sleep. He was on his feet for hours.
Yes. Well, he was go.
It was like, dude, last night was like a well-oiled machine, if I'm gonna be honest, is how it felt.
Everyone seemed really happy and interactive.
Mm-hmm.
Like there wasn't a moment of like, what the fuck was that? Everyone was laughing. Everyone was having a time. Everyone was.
The only time there was anything like that was when everybody was getting grumpy waiting for food. But that's expected, Once everybody got their food, it was like, ah! But you know how ladies are when they don't eat?
Ask my mother at 4:05.
Yes. No doubt. Great time, she says, last night.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm glad you had a good time, too. Blind Neil says, we got cougars, lynx, black bears, deer, moose. We don't have moose. We got deer, coyote here.
We have the moose.
Coyote here. I've seen them even in Detroit. I've seen coyote. You got moose?
Coyotes. Yeah, we got coyotes too.
I never seen a real moose in person.
Never.
Never.
One chased my up in the my cousin up in the cabin. We were picking berries.
You chased moose?
It wasn't a moose.
Oh.
It was. He sat on an anthill.
Oh.
We thought it was a moose because he come running.
I gotcha.
And we were like, what the fuck?
He was running, so you took off running?
We were going.
Everybody's like,
we were going. I wasn't sticking around to find out what he was running from.
Yep. I've had deer, like white-tailed deer, walk up right up on me before in the woods. I was smoking a joint and fishing. We're actually spear fishing. We made homemade spears and went out and we were trying to spear in the creek.
Wow.
And we were sitting there and I turned around and I said, oh my God, don't move anybody. The deer were, I'm telling you, no joke, 15 yards at most, at the absolute most away. Wow. They were probably closer than that. I feel like if I could have easily spit on it.
Ew. Okay.
That's how close it was.
Well, it wasn't 15 feet away then.
Maybe 15 feet, not 15 yards. Yeah.
Okay. God love you. I had a squirrel almost climb up my leg. It climbed up to my knee, and I was like, oh! Sitting there I was.
Deer love the smell of pot. Well, here, let me tell you what the deer looked like when they noticed us, too. I turned around, and we all went like this.
The deer, too.
Yeah, the deer too. And then all of a sudden, they were like, and they took off. And my stepbrother fucking took off after him, trying to catch him.
No.
He couldn't.
I don't say.
KR Tooley, what up? Good morning, sir.
Leaps and bounds they go. They're like, they can go meters at a time. They can leap.
Yeah, they can jump a 8-foot fence.
Yeah. They got bounced like Tigger the Tiger.
Good morning, Mom.
Hello, Mom.
You would have loved last night. You would have had such a good time last night.
Maybe she can come to the next one.
If she's in town, she will. She'll come to whatever.
Sweet.
But I don't know. I don't know if she'll be in town on June 17th. Also, Mom, just so you know, on my birthday, we're having a mystery dinner at the Little Brown Jug.
Ooh, a mystery dinner.
Yep.
Like as in the food is a mystery?
As in like Clue.
Ooh, I like that.
I don't know how else to explain it.
Yes.
Without giving things away, you know.
Perfectly. That's it.
Just like Clue, but with dinner.
It's dinner.
Murder mystery dinner. That's what it is.
Sharon's after throwing off a few of them.
Looks like Drag Queen Bingo was a huge hit. Yep.
Everybody gets a script.
I call it a 100% success. Obviously, there are places where we can improve, but that's everywhere. But it's a success. Great. Everybody had a good time.
Was everyone happy? Everyone was smiling. That's the main thing.
Yep. Everybody.
Nobody cried.
I didn't see anybody having a bad time. I'll tell you that. And if you did and you're listening, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
We like the criticism.
Room for improvement.
I live off the criticism because that's how you improve.
That's right.
As long as you're not calling me a dumbass. You know,
dumbass.
Don't make me feel stupid while you're educating me.
Right?
We're all good.
Hey, bye. That's
the worst. Good, squirrels. That looks yummy.
That looks yummy.
Yeah, you're a joint.
Ooh. Oh. Cheers.
All right, we're gonna see what Neil's about.
Awesome.
Let's see his last video. It says, "I have a Giuseppe's here in town. I thought they were just local, but I'll
I
tell
thought
you
that
right
was
now, I don't have any moose near where I'm from, so I know you're not local.
He's got to be from Canada,
Where's the sound?
I think. Although, where did moose come from?
Uh-oh, I can't hear anything. Maybe it's...
Honey, you don't remember.
Mind.
That's not even him anymore.
I don't mind if I lose. I don't mind if I lose.
It won't back out either.
Oh no! It's like taking over.
I know. It's a frozen
It's a
pizza.
frozen
he
pizza.
said.
I thought it was
Hey,
a frozen pizza.
Neil, if you wanted me to play one video, which one would it be? Just tell me in the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Tell me the name of the video. Because this won't let you post the link. So whichever video you would want to be showcased, which one would it be?
Whoa.
Squirrels, how's your day? How's your feeling? How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling like a fucking rock star.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. I got down. I did my yoga. I did the downward dog like it was my bitch today.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. You showed that dog who's bitch.
Woof woof.
That's good. You got your yoga done today, so that means you're feeling better.
Yeah. Well, I had to do something because I'm not going to sit there and lose it. I'm going to be some sore when I'm better.
Yeah. I mean, you're still gonna feel the same way.
Yeah, like I gotta push through it, or I'm gonna get sicker.
Well, that's kind of how I felt when I got COVID. It was one of those things where, I'm not gonna just sit here and lay here the whole time.
Exactly.
I still was doing stuff and doing my everyday what I needed to be done. But he says he doesn't have any videos he wants to showcase. He's just a crazy blind guy.
Dude, you're crazy and you're blind, but don't hold it against yourself.
Not sure when I'll be back in town, but I'll try to schedule around an event. We got a lot of events. We'll probably be pretty soon. We'll have an event each month here coming up. We got a couple of them in June, a couple of them in July, a couple of them in May.
Well,
September.
If you could organize events
October
like that, and it be successful.
We'll be at Maybe Day on May 7th, and then we'll be at RPW Wrestling on May 7th. That's I think the next events we're doing, and we're going to be at the Monroe County Fair. We'll be at the Nelly concert. Nelly's playing at the Monroe County Fair.
Nice.
Yep.
Get it?
And who else? There's a 80s band that's playing there too. I forget the name of it right now because I'm not much of an 80s band fan.
Okay.
I think hair metal is one of the worst genres in music of history of music.
Really?
It's not the worst anymore. I used to think it is the worst.
Okay.
But now some of the music that I've heard recently, not being a hater, there's fire music coming out recently, but some of the stuff that I've heard on the radio, I'm like, this is probably the worst. Yeah, there we go. Firehouse Tesla.
Don't know them.
But yeah, Tesla's an 80s band. I don't know who Firehouse is.
Can't remember them. I like 80s bands.
What is Tesla?
I'm an 80s band kind of girl.
You are? You like that hair band?
I like the hair band.
I know who you loved. Bon Jovi.
Oh, they're my faves.
It's my mom's favorite too.
Bon Jovi I had a major crush on John Bon Jovi. When he got married.
It's my life. It's now or never.
I could sing every one of his songs, like Van Halen and fucking, was it? Shit.
Van Halen. See, here's the thing. I wasn't a huge fan of Van Halen. I respect the band itself. Like I like Eddie Van Halen, and
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue is the same thing. I like a song or two of, but I wasn't a huge fan.
Okay.
I wasn't like. I thought it was weird. It was a bunch of dudes dressing up like women and singing rock and roll. At the time, I wasn't like. Now I was like, get it, son. But at the time, I'm like, I don't get this.
They were ahead of their time. They were embracing their feminine side. They were being wild.
They were dressing up like drag queens and stuff.
They were being wild. They were being insane.
Yep.
And people loved it.
Yep. Guns N' Roses. I dug Guns N' Roses.
I had Use Your Illusion 1 and 2.
UFO. I don't know UFO.
Never had much of UFO, but I did or listened to them.
Guns N' Roses is probably my favorite 80s metal band.
Meatloaf.
I forgot about Meatloaf. I never really listened to him.
He's a band.
There's a couple songs.
That's an ensemble.
He's a band. That's not just one man.
It's not just it's not just him. He's a piano player there with him, and a guitar player.
Mom loved Meatloaf. She said, "I love to eat meatloaf."
Friggin' Metallica. Metallica is all my all-time favorite.
See, I loved Metallica at one point, but they became like.
Oh, now they're sucky. Now I have to say, was disheartened.
Aerosmith. I loved Aerosmith, but that's like a 60s, 70s, 80s. Like they're a generational band.
Are they?
Yeah. They came. Their 70s is when their first song "Dream On" came out. Dream On. I love that song. Yeah, that's still to this day my favorite Aerosmith song.
I like freaking that one. She lays awake while I lay awake while she's gently sleeping.
I don't know that one.
That could be Aerosmith.
Why you
far away and
living on a prayer. That's a good one. Yeah. And the song, the one where the Armageddon song.
That's it. That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one I'm talking about. Country
Fest is today too, huh?
Ooh, I'm not a whole. I like old country. I
to listen to like maybe Garth Brooks or couples. I'm not a huge fan of country. Here's my deal with music. If it's good music, I'll listen to it. But
Johnny Cash.
I like Johnny Cash, but I'm not a huge fan of like whining country. Like I miss my girlfriend.
Oh no.
My beers are gone.
Patsy Cline.
Like it's heartbreak music.
Patsy Cline.
My tractor's broke down.
And Loretta Lynn.
I can't sing my song.
Tucker. I love
There's Tucker. Daddy. Looking like
Look at this one.
I see your tattoos are back.
The makeup ain't gone.
No.
It takes a lot to rub that shit off, bro.
Yeah, I bet you were up till 1 a.m. fingernails painted. Don't worry.
Is your nails painted?
Yep.
Let me see.
I used to let my kids paint my nails all the time.
I like it. And me and my wife have matching nails. I think it's the coolest thing ever.
If I'm gonna be honest, I don't not like my nails painted, but I don't like.
I think it's cool. I think it goes cool with the tattoos.
I told the kids it started off. I'll let the kids paint my toenails however they want them painted. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to my fingernails, it's got to be a dark color because
it's got to be because I think it makes the
too flamboyant for me.
John Mellencamp.
Nothing wrong with it, but for my personal if you're gonna paint my fingernails, paint them black because I want to be gothic.
Bitch, I was a girl last night, bro.
Yeah, I know. You did great.
I don't care, bro. I pretty much have a vagina.
A vagina?
Yeah, it starts with an F. A vagina.
No, it doesn't. It starts with a PH. because that pH better be right.
Well, I'll tell you what. If it's on me, that pH is fucking rancid.
That's why we call it vagina.
Your dick fall off, okay?
Hey,
It
last
didn't
night
fall
was
off.
such a
It was
good
tucked
time.
up right.
You did fantastic. Complete fantastic.
Dude, I
Oh, Stevie Ray.
Interacted with
just
the
woke
crowd
up and-
there. You played with the guys. You fucking, it was great.
Jess was like, because I woke up and she's like, 10:30, and I'm like, oh my God. She's like, Josh already said you're allowed to just rest because you did so great last night. I was like, I still kind of want to talk.
Everybody
I still
did
want to
great.
say
Like,
some shit.
even like everybody, I can't say enough. Jody jumped in without anybody telling her what to do and just took control of the crowd, making sure everybody was happy, clearing plates, making sure anybody needed.
Yeah, I
stuff,
started-
getting people napkins, taking basically like what are they called? Reviews. Tell us where can we do better? What, you know. So Jody was an all-star. Ryan got on the mic, commanded the mic like I've never seen Ryan do it. Like that was the best, most comfortable I've seen him in front of.
It took him
crowd.
only
And he
like
was
4 or 5 times.
He was in front of 250 people.
Yep.
It wasn't.
No,
it wasn't-
he says, man, I love it here, bro. I can talk to these bitches all day.
Yep.
It was such a good time. It really was one of the funnest times I've ever had. And
I turned to
wasn't-
Ryan.
I was a little.
This was one of the best nights of my life.
Was of me. I was more watching. Okay, I wasn't involved like you were. I wasn't in the crowd. I was, you know, but I can't help but be all business. You know what I mean? Once it was over, my hair. Okay, now I can. I was having fun and laughing, but it was a good time. I have the enjoyment of. I stood on the cooler in the very back, as tall as I could be, and I just overlooked everybody, and it was just my heart.
Hey, that's how I look every day.
My heart. Yeah, I know. I was taller than you.
Yeah, that's how I feel every day. But like, dude, I want to tell you, like, I was just standing there. I'd stand in different doorways and look, and everybody was fucking having a good time. It was so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the 70-year-old drag queen made me feel like I was welcome, dude.
That's it,
Yeah.
dude.
Lady T that's almost my new Betty White. Okay.
And what's even greater is that, you know, T-Rup here, and her name is Lady T.
Aw. It's like he took you
And
under
she
his
is
wing.
the sweet. I'm telling you, I had the time of my life.
He's
bro.
70 years old in a couple months.
Yeah, in July, I believe.
Going got a mentor.
Yep. Yep.
I love it. That's
cool.
And the drag queens, they come in, they absolutely killed it.
Yeah.
Like I honestly, you couldn't have asked for anything better. I don't know how to improve. Real life,
dude. The ad libs were so good. Devin was turning to me, and he was like, "Where did he think of that?" I said, "This dude is a professional ad libber, bro.
That's what he does.
He is a professional at this." And then I Own a Trailer comes out, and this bitch is funny as shit, bro.
Yep.
Own a trailer?
Yeah, that was her name. I Own a Trailer.
I want to shout out.
Go ahead,
Mocha.
Yep.
I want to shout out how fucking she kills that mic, dude.
Yep.
If I could even get half of her hosting ability.
Hey, you want to know something great? I may be saying too much, but she's going to be the host of a certain special somebody's birthday party. I know you know, T-Rup. I wasn't telling you.
Oh. Oh. Well.
Whoa.
Well.
Yep.
Well.
Yeah, but I fucking I want to be a drag queen forever.
I know you do. I knew you did before it happened.
I think that was fun.
Why do you think we were like T-Rup? This is the perfect job for you.
This is the perfect job for you.
My wife looked like one of those fucking the moms watching her kid at the first sport. Bro, when I come out, Dude, when I kissed her on the forehead, she was screaming. I almost started crying because I was like, look at me. I was like, look at, she's so happy. Everybody's, and I almost started crying. I was like, no, because my makeup would have ran, and I was in the middle of the show.
Your brother come up to me afterwards, and he was like, he looked me square dead in my eyes and shook my hand. He's like, good fucking job tonight.
Good
This
job,
was great.
indeed. Yep.
Dude, I looked at Ryan. I went over and stood up with him, and I was like, dude, is it weird looking at me like a girl? And he kind of looked over and he says, no. It's not, because this was awesome.
No, this is you. This is you. This was awesome. The whole
He's like,
night was
no,
awesome.
This is awesome. It's not even
He
weird.
found his calling. Yep.
No, it's not. It's not weird at all.
No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, is this weird, Ryan? And he was like, no, not at all.
Why
This is
would
a
it be
true
weird?
tear up. You'd have never found this tear up without us.
Yeah, and then
And you're beautiful.
The funny thing is what 6 months ago, Ryan's like, don't ever wear that muumuu with me in public. And now he's like,
yeah.
wear the muumuu, put some fucking makeup on, put a wig on, let's go, dude.
Yeah, that is funny. 6 months ago in the airport, he said that. I don't want to walk with you with that muumuu on.
Oh, and now
we're making a show around it.
That's my boy.
Nice. Let's make some money off of that one.
And
Brain Jerk's very own debut of Grandma Goik.
Grandma Goik.
Dude, when I come out and spread my wings and they all started screaming and clapping, I was like, this is it.
Dude,
as
soon as T-Rup made his debut, he come out with them wings, the whole crowd erupted. The whole crowd just
No.
Hey, I went up to Polo Frost and I was like, hey, do your concerts get this hype? He's like, hell no, they don't. And then I seen someone twerk and I was like, there's a Polo Frost concert right there. That's what we're used to.
That lady that was twerking, she came up to me and she said, so before my grandma died, she said like a story about a butterfly, and she told me always to be attracted to butterflies or whatever. And I was a giant butterfly. She's like, I need to take a picture with you. I was like, okay. Butterfly it up, dude.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it was kind of a synchronicity wave, you know? I mean,
hey, everything that's what we live off of here at Brain Jerk. The synchronicity of life.
Oh.
And loving life and living every minute of it to the fullest,
dude,
with a smile on our face instead of fucking
and look at. I just want to tell.
breaking.
I never had the interest of going to a drag queen show to watch it, to play bingo.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
You know what I'm saying?
Now he wants to participate as many as he can. Weird.
Yeah. Now, but listen, it's like. I feel bad for people that are like, I will never go do that, because that was the coolest thing ever, bro. I was totally somebody else. Like I was 100. I mean, I was still the same size.
So
I just
talking to one guy
somebody else
about Comic-Con and whatnot. And he says it's kind of cool when you go to Comic-Con because you got all these people that do characters, and they're so different when they put on that character, because it kind of puts them in an outer, takes them out of their own spot and puts them into a different spot. So it opens them up a lot more. So,
well, like in the haunted house, it potentially gives you an option to change everything. When you put that mask on, bro, they don't know who the fuck you are.
Right.
You can go be this scary creature or whatever the fuck you are, What did Josh pull up?
This is Blind Neil sleeping with tunnel vision, or seeing with tunnel vision. That's what he actually sees. He's blind in one eye pretty much. So he's tunnel vision.
I'm pulling it up in OBS so I can make it bigger. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But for real, even if you feel some type of way about drag queens, I should suggest that you put some makeup on, because that shit was awesome.
Sure. All right. This is how Neil sees. This is the video he said if he had to pick one of his videos, he would want everybody to see this one.
Okay.
I don't know if there's sound.
If there is, it's probably him talking.
How I see
Yeah.
each and every day.
That's how Neil sees.
Yeah, this is basically what retinitis pigmentosa looks like. From
Fully blind in left eye, almost vision all gone in the right. Damn.
and here's how
I don't know why we can't hear him. Can you hear him?
We can hear him a little bit, yeah. He's low though.
Damn.
Basically how I see each and every day.
What it looks like.
Yeah, that's how
It
he
looks
sees.
like to look at him, that's what he sees when
Crazy,
daily,
huh?
and less of that as it goes.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Don't put fake eyelashes on, then, bro. You can't see for sure.
Yeah, you won't be able to
These
see.
are all in the way.
Dude, I had to rip them fake eyelashes off and throw them out the window on the way home because it was raining and shit. I was like, dude, how do these bitches see?
All these bitches see, they don't.
That's what day it is, T-Rock.
Harley Day?
The Yamaha day.
Or
Riding.
Yeah. It's just I was so cool when I was a biker. I was on a Harley, you know.
It's all about the ride, brother. All about the ride. It's not what you ride.
Oh, dude, it's fucking blue skies, bro. You're about to have a fucking good day.
Dude, it's about to be 70 degrees out here.
Yep.
All day tomorrow.
Yeah, and
80.
possibly almost 80 tomorrow.
Yep.
Be safe.
You going to the
50s all
sauna?
week.
I haven't been to the sauna yet today. You coming?
Yeah, I need it, bro.
I'm going right after the show. And then I gotta go help my dad fucking clean out dog stalls. And
no sauna tomorrow, so you got to hit it today.
I got to put in some manual labor today for my dad.
Nice.
Dude, I'm beat up from last night. That was sweet.
Dude, I got home and my whole body hurt. I can imagine how you felt, like real life. My legs were I literally laid down and I fell asleep.
Yeah, I kind of did that too. Me and my wife were trying to watch World War Z, and I watched like 20 minutes of it, and I woke up on the other side of the couch. Yeah,
Great job. I forgot. Great job, Aunt Jen, and great job, Justice. I gave Tyler a shout out. Great job, freaking name. Why am I drawing a blank?
Everybody.
Should have wrote it down. Oh.
Yeah, everybody. Great job, everybody. Kayla.
Now you know how those actions start when they get up there on the podium and they got to shout out all their sponsors and shit, right? They're like, oh,
Monroe Pop Fest.
Big shout out to Rita.
Did you?
Out there making fucking drinks like a mug.
Yep. Nikitha brought her art out and sold a bunch of stuff too.
Nice.
Yep.
Shout out Nikita's boyfriend for letting me kiss him on the cheek.
Yep.
And then he turned to Nikki and said, I might leave you for him.
Hey, I told you he's cool, dude.
I said it's Mr. Steele. I said it's Mr. Steele, your man, bitch. You better watch out.
He said he goes, it's great because I don't know what he really looks like. I never met him before today.
Yeah. No, he just had a big bitch kiss him.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I told T, I was like, hey, my ex-wife's boyfriend's gonna be here tonight. Get him. Get him. Because he wanted a few people to go to and rub on and stuff. So I was like, get him. He's gonna be sitting right here. This is your target. And then also one of the other drag queens went over to him and was rubbing on him too. It wasn't just T-Rup.
Yep.
But he loved every minute of it. He had a great time. They helped. They stayed after and helped us pick up. And
I exerted a ton of energy and a ton of knee whatever for the show. After the show, I was like, I didn't know I could move like that. I was just happy, dude. I don't know. It just takes you over.
Good.
Yeah, your landlord's gonna look at T-Rup a little different when he pays the rent next month.
I gave him my number.
He's gonna be like,
That was one of them.
I said, so here's my number. So call me, baby.
Listen, he
My
might know people that
landlord.
want skits. Or
Now he's
other
gonna
people
call me
to
and be
come in
like,
and
yo,
do
Reds
that.
do, homie.
It's called networking.
I don't care how good you look in lipstick.
Hey,
Rents do, bitch.
I got you. I got your number. I need that fucking rent, homie. I don't want a drag queen, so you can't pay with that.
You better
That's
put
gonna
your
be
dress
red
back on and go make some cash, motherfucker. Because I need my rent.
My sister has a certain color.
I think
It's
I got
called
your next
blowjob
song.
red.
What?
I really want you to do a certain song coming in.
Is it the one that you already said?
Did you see that?
What?
I sent a message this morning in the group chat. Probably
No,
not.
I
You
didn't.
just
I
woke up.
literally woke up and signed in.
Okay, so this is it.
Can't seem to find my mouth anyway.
Here's the chorus.
I'll give you my body. Just don't
Hey,
That
this
voice.
gets me to slow down.
See you tomorrow.
See you, Night Train.
Peace.
I'll give you
You need fishnets and shit.
Now
You need
let-
fishnets.
At the end,
I need fishnets and some.
this is the end part. My favorite.
Just don't tell nobody.
She gets more into it.
I'll give you my body, yeah.
Oh my God!
It was impossible. I'd rather be
Tune in June 17th, bitches.
Much love, everyone. Love you
I
guys.
gotta look. Damn it, we gotta have a new outfit. I gotta.
Hey, that's your new next song for sure.
Peace
You
out.
leaving, squirrels?
Yeah.
Peace out. Have a great
Much
day.
love. Much love.
I just realized it is that time.
It is.
Hey, but for sure, that's got to be your next song.
That is. I like that, and it'll give me time to.
I'm gonna be honest. That's one of my top favorite songs right now. I listen to that song multiple times a day. I love that song.
Yeah.
That woman's voice just gets me. She can give me her body and her voice. I don't need her body. Just sing to me. I'll close my eyes and sing to me. All right, it's time to go. We'll see you at the sauna, mister.
Peace out. I love you guys.
Love you guys. Peace out. See you in the morning.
Brought to you by Brain Jerk. Fuck yeah.
Give me a fucking absolute Fruit Loop, like.